and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Lakers win the tip. Here's West. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Erickson. Here's Chamberlain. Clock at 6. Here's West. Shoots over Hill. West misses.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Here's Mullen out to the right wing. Hardaway up top. A shot from the high post.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Goodrich. Soft touch off the glass.
They take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Pass to Richmond. First quarter, just over a minute played. For three, Hardaway. The shot that time not on target. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Erickson. Here's West. Here's Baylor.
Golden State. Tyrone Hill.
Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Goodrich. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Clock at 2. West misses. Now the Warriors with it. Looking for their first basket of the game. Pass to Mullen.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Erickson. And stolen by Hardaway. Here's Lister. Back to Hardaway. Out to the wing. Unloads. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Boy, the catch-and-shoot game of Mullen, excellent. Tremendous confidence in that shot, as well he should have, because he's lethal. Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Hardaway's shot is good.
Boy, how fast Hardaway gets inside is something to watch. Really excels driving all the way to the rim.
Over to the left wing. Here's West. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Lister. Out to the wing. Pulls it. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Lakers in the lead. First quarter of action. Just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Erickson. Here's West. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Pass to Baylor. Here's Goodrich. Off the mark there with a 3. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
For the Lakers, Wilt Chamberlain.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Here's Richmond. And Goodrich pulls it down. Here are the Lakers now. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Here's Richmond. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hardaway on the wing. Ooh, poked away.
Los Angeles foul. Jerry West.
To the middle. Here's Hill. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's West. Five on the clock. Good work defensively by Hill. The Warriors trailing. Here's Mullen, 13 feet out. That one rolls around and rims out.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
They get the rebound, and he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Hey, tell you what, when it comes to rebounding now, there's the towering presence of Wilt and the willingness to engage in the fight.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the Warriors call time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Let's give them a big round of applause. Your Liquor Girls.
Pass to Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Lister. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Chamberlain gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Here's Richmond. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Now here's Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Yep, that one goes.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Completely aware of everything around him. Goodrich quick to locate the open man.
Pass to Mullen. Knocked away. Here's West, defended by Hardaway. West misses.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Watching Richmond get up and throw it down. Yes, sir. Superb at elevating to the rack.
Here's Baylor. It's hauled in by Hill. Hill's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Richmond. Up and in on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Goodrich. Here's Baylor. Out left to the wing. Clock at 4. Here's West, defended by Hardaway, and the basket by West.
And you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
Here's Richmond. Right side Hill. Pass to Richmond. Outside Hardaway. He shoots. The shot no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Goodrich. Here's West. Here's Baylor. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And the Warriors making a switch here. So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 6. Hardaway with it. Pass to Higgins. And the shot goes.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's West. Defended by Hardaway. Here's Chamberlain. Got a piece of it. Here's West. Second chance effort. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the Lakers making a change here. Roberson's checked in. And the Warriors making a switch here.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Now Hardaway. Down low. There's the steal. Pass to Hetzel. Fast break. Here come the Lakers.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's Golden State with it. It's a 5-point game. Here's Marciulionis. Nice move. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Here's Goodrich from the stripe. They get it back. Robertson. And he jams it home with authority.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here are the Lakers now, leading by 5. And the basket by West. He's got 6.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
On the break. Here's Goodrich. Hardaway grabs the board. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Pass to Tolbert. No good. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Here's West. He's got 6. There's the block.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now into the lineup for your Lakers, Willie McCarter.
Lakers on D. Here's Higgins. Lets it fly. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Here's McCarter. Here's Hetzel. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's McCarter. Here's West. Defended by Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCarter. And again, no good by the Lakers. There's 37 seconds left in the first.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Here's West. He's got 6. Here's McCarter. Pass to West. Here's Hetzel. Another shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
One shot.
Here's Marciulionis. 3 seconds left. And he lays it up and in.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
The Warriors trailing. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Pass to Tolbert. Here's Marciulionis. Here's Askew. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. The Lakers in the lead. Here's McCarter. Pass to Hetzel. Here's McCarter. To the inside. Chamberlain gets the bucket. He's got 13.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Marciulionis.
Los Angeles foul. Willie McCarter.
Here's Ellie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's West. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Marciulionis. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Ellie.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Ellie. And that one hits the back iron. Here's McCarter. Here he goes. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's West. Driving to the basket.
Warriors. Mario Ellis. At the line for Los Angeles, Jerry West.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both teams will make substitutions. Both good from the line that time. Here's Marciulionis. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
On defense, the Lakers. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Marciulionis. Pass to Mullen. Here's Marciulionis. Over to the wing. Clock at 6 with the 10-footer. Richmond with the bucket. He's got 6.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Marciulionis. Pass to Richmond. Takes a 13-footer. Chamberlain pulls it in. Here are the Lakers now. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Baylor. Puts it up from 12, and it's Lister with a rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Here's Marciulionis. Pass to Mullen. To the left wing. Here's Lister. Releases from 15. Hill can't connect.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
McCarter. Shots blocked. And they're able to recover.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on it.
Here's Golden State. Down by 12. The ball's knocked loose. Pass break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Baylor. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And the Warriors call time here.
Timeout, Golden State. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are.
And the Lakers making a change here. Golden State with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Mullen. Here's Richmond. To the right side, to the middle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Pass to Erickson. Here's West, defended by Hardaway. West misses. Here's Mullen. Can't get the finger roll.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Here's Baylor. Here's West. Chamberlain gets the bucket. 17 points in the game.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
11 feet out. The shot by Richmond, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-4 run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Alton Lister.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. That one misses.
You got to be able to capitalize at the free throw line. They're really struggling with that this quarter.
Richmond with the bucket.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's West. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Hardaway. 6 points for him. Here's McKeskey. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's long.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the basket by West.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hardaway, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Baylor going inside. Tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Here's Goodrich. Pass to West. Here's Goodrich. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Hardaway. Chamberlain pulls it in. Here's Baylor. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
The floater. Now here's Hardaway. Defense right on him. Banked it in off the glass. Hardaway's got 8 points.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Pass to Baylor. To the paint. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And here's Hardaway. Give him 8.
Lakers foul. Gale
Robertson's checked in for the Lakers.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Pass to Richmond. Here's Mullen. 6 to shoot. Outside Hardaway. No good with the triple.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Here's Goodrich. Again, the Lakers score.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Richmond from 8 feet. Here's Higgins. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
To the wing on the left. 1:43 left in the second period. Here's West. He's got 16 with the drive. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Golden State with it. Here's Higgins. Pass to Richmond. Hardaway with it. All sorts of time. Here's McKeskey. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Now Los Angeles with it. Here's West. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Goodrich. Puts it up from 12. Kept alive. And Robertson gets it to go. Robertson's got 7 points in the game.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Baylor. McKeskey with a rebound.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Offensive rebound. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And I like what Higgins brings to the court. He's a cerebral guy, dependable scorer. He rebounds and passes well and defends solidly, too.
first one falls. Hits both from the stripe. Here's McCarter. Here's Erickson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Richmond. Here's Mullen. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And for the Warriors, here's West. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 18.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And for Los Angeles. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Down low. Here's Chamberlain.
I'll tell you what, if you let Wilt hit the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Now here's Hardaway. Give him 8. Looking to get it going. And again, no good by Golden State.
He just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team could certainly use it.
Pass to Chamberlain. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Count that bucket.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Outside Hardaway. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Richmond. 10 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hill. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
And, you know, this is what Hill is out there to do. A rugged rebounder who understands his role.
Pass to Erickson. Here's West. Here's Goodrich. Give him 8. Poke loose. And here's Hardaway. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Hardaway's got 11 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Baylor. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Richmond. Back to Hardaway. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Tim Hardaway has a really nice skill set. A nightly double-double threat thanks to his scoring and dime-dropping ability.
At the line for the Warriors, Tim Hardaway.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Now Los Angeles with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
B.A. the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up in attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
5 to shoot. Here's Hill. Deflected.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Here's West. He's got 18. Here's Goodrich. And that basket makes it 5 for 10. Steady production so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Pass to Richmond. Hill with it. Here's Richmond. He's got 10. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Here's Erickson. Softly drops in the floater.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Marciulionis. Pass to Richmond. Here's Marciulionis. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's West. 18 points for him. 11 feet out. The bank shot, no good. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Mullen. Here's Richmond. Tries to break his ice. And he connects with a jumper. He's got 12.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's West. Here's Goodrich. Sinks that one from the post.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Here's Marciulionis. To the left side wing. From 12 feet. The rebound by Baylor. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Marciulionis. Uses the glass on the layup.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Erickson. All alone.
Jerry West for 2. Steve Erickson with the assist.
Here's Marciulionis. He has 6. Drops in the layup for 2.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
To the inside. Pass to Goodrich. Here's West. And that one good. 24 points for him.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Richmond. He's got 12. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
So easy to appreciate Richmond. I mean, he's an elite scorer who's really comfortable getting buckets from anywhere and everywhere.
Mitch Richmond.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. So both teams changing it up here. Good on both. Here's McCarter. Pass to Hetzel. Here's McCarter. Marciulionis grabs the miss. Here's Ellie. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Pass to Erickson. Here's Goodrich. Shot clock at 6. And a missed layup. Here's Richmond. 14 points for him. Ooh, poked away. Here's Erickson. To the paint. Here's Robertson. Off target at the rim. And so it's Golden State with it. Marciulionis misses. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Pass to Erickson. Here's Goodrich. 12 points for him. 6 on the shot clock.
You know, Gail Goodrich is really good at drawing fouls. He's so aggressive as an offensive player, and I love the fact that he's got that ability to change pace, too, which makes him hard to guard.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:43 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Tolbert. Rebounded by the Lakers. Robertson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Goodrich. He's got 14.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for the Lakers, Gail Goodrich.
Two.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Pass to Tolbert. Here's Ellie. For 3, Hardaway. Pure from 3-point range. Hardaway's got 15.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
58 seconds left in the third. Here's Erickson. Pass to Goodrich. From the top of the key, they get it again. Robertson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. He's got 9.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
McKeskey misses. The Lakers with the ball. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway with it. He's got 15. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Los Angeles building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for the Warriors. Pass to Erickson. Here's Robertson. Here's McCarter. Down low. They double him with Brown. He puts up a 3. And they'll get another chance.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
To the left wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Warriors, Paul Mokeski.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And the Lakers making a change here. Brown's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Johnson. Pass to McCarter. Here's Hetzel. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Brown. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Askew, and he drives in.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Here's McCarter. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to Johnson. Here's McCarter. There's the 3. The Lakers with another miss.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside, Brown. To the middle. Here's Ellie. And that one is hammered home.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Inside. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the Warriors, John Brown.
One shot.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's McCarter. Pass to Johnson. Here's Hetzel. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McCarter. Top of the key jumper, no good.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack. And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Clearly going to take a lot of work, no doubt about that, but it's not impossible. You need plays at both ends of the floor, and you got to have a bunch of them. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to Ellie. Tipped. And they get it back. And here's Brown. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Now here's Johnson. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Robertson. They double him with Brown. Outside Johnson. And the Lakers get it back. Hetzel got a hand on it. Here's Ellie. Here's Askew. On the take. Rebound by the Lakers. Robertson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's McCarter. And the layup is good off the glass.
4-2.
And here's Brown. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Ellie. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Robertson. Back to Johnson. Here's McCarter. Shot clock at 6. The 11-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Brown drives in. Rebound by the Lakers. Now here's Johnson. Lets a floater go. Here's Robertson. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Here's Tolbert. Back to Brown. Rebounded by Johnson. McKeskey with the rebound. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Pass to Tolbert. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Hetzel. Out to the right wing. Picked it. In transition, here come the Warriors. Out to the wing. Here's Askew. Over to the wing. Here's Ellie. Pass to Brown. Floats one up, and the layup is good.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's McCarter. The teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup.
4-2.
Here's Golden State. Outside, Brown. The floater. The rebound by Robertson. Robertson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside, Johnson. Here's McCarter. Pass to Hetzel. Now Johnson. Shot clock at 5. From deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Johnson against Brown. Here's McKeskey. Rebound, the Lakers. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hetzel. Outside, Johnson. Pass to McCarter. And he stays with it.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking him to the task.
Here's Ellie. Now Brown, covered by Johnson. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's McCarter. Pass to Hetzel. Here's Robertson. To the middle. Here's McCarter. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Brown, and the shot's good.
Brown.
One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Here's Askew. Pass to Tolbert. And here's Brown. It's stolen away. Here's McCarter. Outside Johnson. Here's Hetzel. Outside Johnson. Pass to Robertson. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Tolbert. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Brown can't hit. 1:11 left to play in the 4th. To the inside. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Golden State. 56 seconds left to play in the 4th. Here's Ellie, covered by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line. Offensive rebound. To the paint. Here's Miller. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Askew. To end the run. Here's McKeskey. Second shot opportunity. Can't connect. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.